Where are the prodigal sons? Call them to come without delay. These are the wordings of a famous primary school march past song. Actually, these were like prodigal sons of Mbengwi. For a good number of years, they've not set foot home on the land of their birth. In the build-up to the October 12, 2025 presidential election in Cameroon, these two sons of the soil declared their candidacy for the presidency. They understood that it will never be cool for them to campaign across the national territory without going back to their roots, and so on Saturday, October 4th, 2025, Barrister Akere and Mr. Ateki Caxton made a triumphant entry into Mbengwi for campaigns. They were received in Yenbo by a special motorcade comprised of bikes, horses, cars, and led with a special caravan to the rally ground at the Moto Park. Along the way, their supporters stood by the roadsides to cheer them up as they drove past. Upon arrival at the rally ground, the famous Moto Park, mile 18 Mbengwi, they were received by their militants and sympathizers together with some traditional dance groups. They will later pay traditional respect to the royal authorities from both the Christian and Muslim backgrounds that were seated. Ateki, native of Bomi, had gone into the presidential race under the party PAL, while his kinsman Akere of Ngenbo went in under the ticket of Universe Party. However, along the way, both decided to enter into a coalition with Bello of UNDP and withdrew their candidacy, then threw their support behind him.
But it feels very, very, very wonderful to be back here, and I'm very thankful to the people of Mbengwi, my own people. The warm welcome that we received this afternoon has been very remarkable. I thank them for their continuous demonstration of generosity. I'm a young person, very young person, who came from Mbengwi, from Bomi to be more precise, and I'm running for president of Cameroon. Today we decided that we have to come together for the interest of the nation, and I'm glad that Mbengwi is putting its name on the map by bringing two of its sons to be the ones who set the example to the nation, coming together to unite, to listen to what people are asking, and to give the support that we receive. The people of Mbengwi, despite the lockdown, despite the ghost towns, they came out to support us, and we are very grateful for that. This is what when they say blood is thicker than water, this is really the meaning of it, because we are from here, we are the true children of the soil, and when we come to see your country, to support you this way, it really speaks of the unity that exists between us, and I'm so thankful, and I believe that this unity that we've seen today in this meeting is going to be the same unity that will be demonstrated next week at the ballot box, because next week, I'm telling you, if we decide we're going to have new routes in Mbengwi, we're going to have a new market in Mbengwi, we're going to have a reference hospital in Mbengwi, we're going to have electricity constant in Mbengwi, we're going to have all these kinds of things. Here, these are the things that are in the package. I really believe that we have a chance. So I want to invite everybody to tell everyone in your life to come out, because I mean, you might have been reluctant last time not to vote, but this time we have our chance. We have a chance to make it happen and end this 8 years of conflict and end years of suffering, dying, misery, internal displacement, all of these things can end next week Sunday if we make the right choice. And the right choice today, as far as we are concerned, is Bello Akere.
It's very emotional because I would be home for 7 years. And the last time I was here to bury my brother while we were almost kidnapped by our own children. So coming here this time, it's an emotional trip. It's a pity that we have to surround ourselves with army and stuff. We'd like to come freely. But this crisis is something which is very strange. People having their own. It's like me drinking poison hoping that you will die.
While at the rally ground, the UNDP and the coalition party militants were entreated to special speeches interspersed with traditional animation. 3 different political parties were represented, that is PAP, PAL and Univer. In their various campaigns to the voters, the Prodigal sons castigated the weaknesses of President Paul Biya's regime, giving assurances that they are in a better position to bring positive change in all sectors of the economy if their candidate is elected. Ateki is one of the youngest Cameroonians to ever aspire to be president of the republic. There is a renowned cliché that youths are the leaders of tomorrow. Just at a time when many were expecting to have a young president, he rather chose to throw his support behind Bello Maigari, who is of age.
So the thing is, I believe that age, right? Age is not a political program. Age is just a stage in your life. And if people say that I'm too young, too young to even present myself as a candidate, I can tell you that there are people in Cameroon who are too old, 95 years old, presenting themselves, and they don't have any place. So age is not really the argument here. It is the vision that we have for the country. And me, Akere, was very clear. We asked Bello Maigari, are you comfortable with this? We specified even the jobs. We specified the number 5 million jobs that we wanted to see created in the new Bello government. 5 million. We want to be a part of that machinery that will create those jobs. Are you happy with immigration? He says that he's going to get a referendum to change the form of state. Are you happy with resolving the Anglophone problem? Main priority. So we share the same vision basically, and he has more representation than I do. So it is but logical that since we already are united in vision, we should be united in forces so that we can move our nation forward. That is why now it is not about me. It's no longer about me or my party. It's about the nation's interest now. I cannot stand in the way of the nation's interest.
There is something that Caxton spoke about, which I think I should emphasize. Age, it doesn't matter how young you are. The way to be able to move your country is through elections. And the elections in this country are so faulted. That is why you don't have things ahead. So when you fix the electoral process, of course, the youth and minority, it's up to them to elect. Namibia just elected the president is female. The speaker of the house is female. The secretary of the party is female. 57% of the ministers are women. So I think that representation produces the result. So if we have fair elections, who used to be represented, and this will no longer be a question. But when you just sit down and decree that, oh, a young man should go ahead, he doesn't, as he said, it's not a program, it's a process. Make sure that women and the youth emerge. That's what we have to do.
Mbengwi has been a politically active subdivision. Since the introduction of multipartyism in Cameroon in the 90s, several political parties have been introduced to the people of Mbengwi, but two amongst them have been prominent: the ruling Cameroon People's Democratic Movement (CPDM) and the Social Democratic Front (SDF). During most elections, it has often been a tough race between the duo. However, the municipality may be up for the introduction of another new party, the Liberal Alliance Party, on whose ticket Ateki Caxton became a presidential aspirant. He told the press no matter the outcome of Sunday 12th October's presidential election, he will be back to his homeland to begin laying the groundworks for his party to face next year's municipal and the legislative election.
Definitely, one thing that was clear in the coalition agreement, we're not losing our independence as a political party. We're coming together to work on a common program. So PAL will continue after the election so that we can mobilize young people today want to run for elections. Young people today want to take advantage of this political vehicle called PAL and run for council, run for parliament, run for all of us. And so let us seize the opportunity, and now we are ready. We'll come back after the elections and then we'll get to work with structures that are based locally, and then we'll get to organize the party, and we can take advantage of every opportunity that comes.
After crisscrossing the national territory and coming right back to their homeland, these two prodigal sons wish now is that after Sunday's election, Bello Maigari should be declared the new president. This way, they are sure of having a position in the new government.
Tomorrow they come.